Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Haris bin Zainuddin and my message number is 01DTT21F105. So today I would like to present to my lecturer, especially what I know of my PPT. So to start this up, I would like to tell you that basic configuration that I have done in this topology. So to entity devices, I have applied this each address to end devices. And then for these intermediary devices, switch and router, I have done the config the host name to each host based on this name V1, V2, A1, A2, A3, and for in the GPKK we have a HQ3, HQ1, HQ2, and HQ4. And then for this router too, I have just config the host name. And then let's move to the VLAN and interVLAN. So VLAN and interVLAN, I have assigned this VLAN in this PO network, and meanwhile for this VLAN in this GPKK network, and for this network for that have assigned of two VLAN here. So for this PO, I have assigned VLAN 11 as a guide with this NID, VLAN 22 as a student, VLAN 33 as a lecturer, VLAN 44 as a management, VLAN native as a VLAN 55 as a native. So to assign this VLAN, I just create the VLAN and name, and then I assign the port associated to this table. So as you can see here, the table that already given with this is interface that I have assigned is according to this table. So let me show you the VLAN that I have been configured in this VLAN brief. So as you can see here, the VLAN is already configured, and then this is for the PO network, but for this GPK network is a little bit different, which is we have to assign this VLAN 61 as a management, VLAN 71 as a staff, VLAN 81 accessible, VLAN 91 accessible. So let's check this out if it's true or not. Okay, so you can see here the VLAN 61 management staff and server native is already assigned in this HQ1 switch. And then if I'm not forgotten, I have already configured the IP domain name to all switch based on this network with this and this. The IP domain that we have to assign is www.jppkk.edu.my, and then for this network PO, we have to assign the www.po.edu.my. So to clear this out, I would like to share this with you. Okay, the IP domain name that has been configured in the HQ4. And then for this PO network in this A1, it's supposed to be po.edu.my. Okay, as you can see here, po.edu.my has been configured. Alright, IP default. This is important too to allow the transaction or validation the packet to move from other network to other network. So let me check in A1 the IP default. For the IP default, we have to check the last one. So here, IP default gateway has been configured. And then for the GPKK and allocated as HQ1, so let's show on first. And then we pass it out to the down, and yeah, IP default gateway has been configured in this. So what's a router have to? A router have to is set up the IP address in the sub if based on this table IP addressing here, ISP This is according to this IP address that have been given, so I just assign them in associate port. So for the next, I would like to share with you the Ether channel, and for the Ether channel that we have to configure based on the table 3 here, list of a channel. So I would like to take A2 as a example. So let me show A2. It like to be supposed to be desirable mode. Alright, so here this is a Ether channel summary. So that have the port that have we assign is a port 4 in the PAC-P mode. So I think that's all for PO. So let me check out in this GPKK, which is HQ3. What I have done, enable password to Ether channel and some. So there is no port here because based on the PT activity, there is no channel in the HQ3. So let's move in to HQ1. So as you can see here, the port that I have configured in this HQ1 is port 5 and port 6, and it uses the LACP protocol. So I think that's all for the Ether channel, and then we move to the trunking mode. So for the trunking mode is the last part to allow and the verification of a connection is being smooth. So let's see in the A1 if I configure or not. So we have to show run first. Okay, as you can see here, the trunk is allow all associated VLAN that we have to base on this version appropriate and allow on the list VLAN on this network. Alright, so as you can see here, the port channel that have required to be mode access and a mode trunk here. Okay, so let me see in this GPKK. We have to show run. Check this out. So as you can see here, this is a trunk that I have configured. Here also this trunk. Alright, so for the last note one, we have to check the connectivity test. So I would like to ping from this PC1 to DNSHQ first. Alright, this is successful. And then for from PC7 to CDOS, it will be successful. And last but not least, I will ping from the PC10 to the DNSPO. Alright, it's already successful. So I think that's all for the verification and clearation of this PBT. So I think that's all. Thank you.